everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a cook with me, and I am so excited to be doing this collab with my friend Catherine over on her channel Now That I'm a Mother. I just found her channel fairly recently. Well, her channel is fairly new, and she is just a fun mom of two, and her channel just gives off such positive energy. Like, she is just such a fun person. I know that we would be great friends if we lived closer together. So I hope you guys will enjoy her channel as much as I do. So go down in my description below and I'll put a link to her channel and to her cook with me video that she is doing today. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you can follow along on all my videos. Today I am cooking up some quesadillas, and so I'm gonna get started doing that. My house is quite nice and quiet right now. My kids are all outside in the sprinkler. It is the last day today before school starts. And it's a hot one. And so they are outside playing, and I don't know how long that'll last for. I imagine before long they will be coming in here. And there might be a little bit extra background noise, but we'll see how this goes. And I'll try to kind of give you some step-by-step instructions on how I make quesadillas. So right now I am just chopping up some onions and peppers. That's what I do first. The kids don't mind the onions and peppers, and I love them, and so they can be kind of hidden in the quesadillas. I chop them up really finely, and the kids don't mind them in their quesadillas as well. So I'm doing chicken quesadillas today. Like I said, the kids are all coming in. Anyways, so I'm gonna chop up some onions, and then I also have some peppers from our garden that I'm gonna chop up too. I'll be right back. I have to go change someone out of a swimsuit. All right, one is inside, 3 are still outside, and Zara just went upstairs to go get changed into her clothes. So like I said, I like to chop my onions and peppers quite nice and fine, and then I am going to cook them up, put them in a skillet, and fry them up with my chicken. I'll show you what chicken I use, but I like to use ground chicken. I just find that if it's a more tender meat, I guess, not chunks of meat, it works a lot better for one, to keep the quesadilla together, and just that the kids eat it better. I don't know, if there's chunks of meat, it just doesn't go over quite so well, so using ground meat works really well. Zara, what did you just say to Mama? She came down with this outfit and she said, Mama, does this look cute? You had to get on a new outfit because her other outfit, she got all soaking wet in it before she changed into a bathing suit. Yes, it does look cute. What are you doing now? Can you tell everybody what you're doing right now?
Not the laundry.
What are you doing? What's in your hands?
A laundry.
Yep, she's putting away her laundry. Good girl. Go right up to your room. Quick, 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 quick. Quick, 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 quick. So those onions and peppers are frying behind me. Once those are pretty much cooked through, I'm gonna add my chicken, and so this is what I'm using. These have been on sale at our grocery store fairly often lately, and so then they're on for, I think I got this one for maybe $2 on sale, so $2 for a pound of meat, really good price. And it's ground chicken, and it's all ready to go. So once the onions and peppers are done, I will add the chicken to the pan. And then I'm also, actually right now, I'm gonna move you guys for a second because I've got to get my cheese grater out, and I am going to start grating some cheese. You are on a tripod on top of a cookbook because my tripod is pretty short, so hopefully it might be a little bit shaky. It takes a little bit for it to settle. Okay, we're good. Anyways, so one thing that I have been doing today is trying to make a list of things that I should make for freezer meals for before our baby comes. Our baby is due in like 4 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks. so crazy soon, crazy soon. And so I want to start kind of prepping some freezer meals in preparation. So the hard thing is, like, this baby's gonna come in October most likely, and so we'll be ready for like chilies and stews and soups and stuff like that. But right now it's a little bit too warm to be making meals like that and prepping them. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks it'll cool down a little bit and I'll be ready to make more like instant pot meals and spaghettis and stuff like that I can stick in the freezer. I did make a double batch of muffins today. I made some oatmeal raisin muffins, and then I'm planning later this week to make some banana chocolate chip muffins. So I have a dozen muffins in the freezer. I kept a dozen out for us to eat, and then a dozen in the freezer, and then I'll do the same thing with the banana chocolate chip muffins. What else do I need to do? I want to make some pumpkin bread. It's getting to that time of year. Stick a couple of loaves of that in the freezer. And then I saw the Needy Homesteader here on YouTube made a video recently about a homemade pancake mix, so I think that would be fun to try. And then all you do is add water to it and we can have that for breakfast. So my husband will be taking a bit of time off, but I just like to have stuff in the freezer for after he goes back to work a couple weeks after baby's born. And now that the kids are a little bit older, my oldest Elijah is 8, I think he should be able to make peanut butter and jam sandwiches for us, or I can just ask one of the kids to grab muffins out of the freezer or grab a loaf out of the freezer or for breakfast, and it'll definitely be a help. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what other meals that are good for after baby comes. So far I wrote down chili, I wrote down spaghetti, taco soup. I think that's it. So if you guys have any other ideas for me, let me know down in the comments below. And I'm just going to add this meat to the pan now. So there's all the meat and peppers and onions with just a little bit of salsa in it. I find just adding a little bit of salsa, it just kind of helps everything be really incorporated nicely together. All right, now I am ready to start assembling my quesadillas. So I just have some butter on my spatula and oh, it took me so long to think of that word. And I am just putting that on my griddle, and then I'm gonna start my griddle heating up, and once it's hot, I will start doing my quesadillas. It's a little bit of a process getting them all cooked just because, I don't know, there's a few steps. It's really easy to make quesadillas, but it is a few steps. So, and plus I have to make them like one or two at a time, and I have to make quite a few for our family. But we're gonna start getting these all put together. So I'm gonna put my tortillas on there. It's kind of a lame first tortilla. Then I'm gonna put a bit of meat and peppers on it. My one problem making quesadillas is I often overfill them. So we'll see if I can not do that today, but that is super easy to do, but it just makes them a lot harder to eat when they are too full. So there's my meat mixture, and then I am going to sprinkle just a bit of cheese on top here, and then I'm just going to check underneath. Well, really, I'm just going to check for when my cheese really starts to melt, and once my cheese is starting to melt, I know that it is warm enough, and if it is brown enough underneath, then I will just turn this and fold it in half. So while those quesadillas cook up, I am just going to get some veggies, some raw veggies ready to have with our meal. Look at this humongous cucumber I just picked from our garden. Humongous. Hopefully it's good. Sometimes I'm bad at letting them go too long and then they are way too ripe, but hopefully this one tastes okay. And then we also have a whole bunch of cherry tomatoes that I'm going to serve as well. We have been eating raw veggies all the time, like every lunch, every supper, and normally I'd be buying other stuff like salads and broccoli and so I've been buying that once in a while, but for the most part, I'm like, we have so many cucumbers in our garden. I know it's boring and I know there's not much variety, but like, we've got to eat them up and it's free, right? So we've been eating those a lot and it's going to be over soon. I'll be honest, I am really looking forward to getting into more fall meals and fall recipes. These quesadillas would be fine in the fall, but they're really a nice summer food, I think. And in the fall, like in the summertime, I kind of run out of ideas. Like, what else can I make for a meal? Whereas in the fall, like the huge variety of soups that can be made, and I'm excited for that. I love using my slow cooker or my Instant Pot and just having some nice warm meals. I'm also just putting together some dip for our quesadillas, and I've always liked to dip them in both salsa and sour cream, but it wasn't until fairly recently that I realized, wait, I should just mix them together. So basically I do a half and half salsa, same salsa I put a little bit of in the meat mixture, and then sour cream. So basically half and half salsa and sour cream mixed together, and it just makes a really yummy dip, really nice consistency and easy to dip the quesadillas in. And so that is what I am doing right now, and the quesadillas are close to being done. Like I said, there's just a lot to make for our family, so that is what makes it take a while, but that's gonna be some good dip. We're ready to eat. We've got our quesadillas all chopped up. Here is our salsa and sour cream dip, and then here is our huge plate of veggies, and Charity's my table setter. All right, thank you so much. Well, that's the end of today's video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this cook with me. I don't think I've ever done one before. I guess, you know what, I have done cook with me's, maybe just not titled them cook with me. Anyways, so give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, make sure that you go down in my description and check out Catherine's video as well. If you're from her channel, please let me know down in the comments below that you were sent from her channel, and I would love to have you join my channel. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a really good day. Bye.